Welcome back into my kitchen. It's another video. I wanted to show you guys exactly how my groceries look like, what I do in order to finish my bulk. It will be the last 7 days, I believe, of bulk. I did all the groceries again because I need to prepare for the next days, and I will take you guys with me to show you how easy it is to prepare in advance. So let's just run through the ingredients. What did I buy? I arranged them a little bit. So on this side I have the carbs, so let's start with the cream of rice that I have in the morning, a pack of rice over here as well, bananas, apples, I have some pasta over here, sweet potatoes, I have a few. These are mainly the carbs that I use. Now let's run through some vegetables. I have some tomatoes, cucumber, pepper, green onions and some mushrooms. On this side we have the protein. We have obviously eggs, chicken, shrimp, some milk, and one thing that's missing here that usually I have, it's white fish, or sometimes I change with beef. So the protein sources, I don't eat just chicken all day long. I change with white fish or salmon or beef, so I move things around, but today I didn't find the fish. And for the fat sources, what I have 4 eggs every day, so I take the fats from the yolks. Besides this, I have avocados, so half an avocado every day, and olive oil. So there you have it. These are the groceries for probably 4 days, I would say. Some of them they last longer, but these are usually what I buy every few days. Once a week I have to do this type of groceries, but I cook in bulk. I cook for 4 days roughly, and it's way easier like this for me to prepare and not miss any meal. I want to show you guys how much it was. What I have over here besides the olive oil was 77 euros and 51 cents. Now, like I said, besides this, from time to time I have some beef, I have some white fish, so I have to add some extra. Roughly I would say it's 100 euros per week. Around 400 euros per month is what I spend for my groceries. Bon, enough talking, let's start cooking. For my breakfast I already had it, so I can insert some footage already of what I did. Usually I have 4 eggs, not usually because it's been like a year or more than a year since I have the exact same breakfast. So 4 eggs every morning, half an avocado, some tomatoes, and besides the eggs, on the side I have the cream of rice with half a scoop of whey protein and half of an apple. If the apple is small, I just put 1 full apple. Usually if it's a big apple like this, I just put half of it. Good, and now it's time for me to prepare my next meal. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna preheat the oven, and I have the sweet potatoes over here. Because the oven is hot, I will do a whole bunch in the oven. So I will do 2 kilograms of chicken, I will do probably 2 kilograms of sweet potatoes. I don't know exactly how many are over there. I will do some vegetables as well, all of them in the same oven at the same time. So this way you save a lot of time, everything just cooks at once. And besides this, at the same time, what I will do, I have the rice cooker over here. Just put the rice to boil, and yeah, we'll see what else I can do in the meantime. Let's begin. Good, I organized myself a little bit, so now what I will have to do is wash everything. I'll have to wash the sweet potatoes and the vegetables. The sweet potatoes, I will do them first because they take longer time to cook. Immediately afterwards, I will prepare the chicken and the vegetables, and everything will go into the oven. Now, take the sword, and what I will do, I'll just cut the edges, then cut it in 4. If the pieces are too big, you can cut them again. Usually, like this size, roughly. Put them all in, and after that, I will put some condiments and mix easily. One important trick that I learned from a well-known bodybuilder, you know who I'm talking about if you like watching this type of videos. He said that you should do the vegetables first on the board and afterwards to do the chicken, not the other way around, because if you do the meat, then you'll have to wash the board. You cannot use the same one because of the bacteria, obviously. So therefore, we do the vegetables first, we cut the vegetables on the same board, and then we can use the same board for chicken or other types of meat, but especially with chicken you have to pay attention because it can contain bacteria. There you have them, easy peasy. I just cut them pieces like this, quite big chunks. And now I will just put a little bit of olive oil. Don't exaggerate with it because this is how you increase the calories a lot. Yes, we need fats, we need good oils like olive oil, but for every gram we have 9 calories. So pay attention. Salt, obviously, and pepper, basic stuff. Another thing that I like adding is thyme, just dry thyme. And that's it, basic things. Just try to mix it. For the next step, I have a red pepper over here, 2 onions, a couple of tomatoes, and some mushrooms that are already chopped. I will wash them, cut them, and put some condiments as well. I will put them in the same tray as the sweet potatoes, and voila, you have 2 in 1. Many times I'm asked, how is it for me that I keep everything on track? How can I not miss any meal? Well, here's your answer. I prepare everything in advance. I cannot wake up and ask myself, okay, what should I eat today? What do I crave? It doesn't work like this, because this way everything will be chaotic. And if your meal plan is chaotic, then your body will look chaotic. So you have to keep in mind that the body will always react to what you do. Your body is a reflection of what you do and what you eat. If you have bad habits, if you're not eating well, if you're drinking alcohol, then all this will reflect on your body. The interesting part is that many people know exactly what they have to do. They know that alcohol is not good for them. They know that eating bad foods is obviously not good for them. Not sleeping enough, not resting is not good, but it's hard to apply the good habits. Therefore, what I always suggest is to start small. For example, when I create a meal plan, I never do drastic changes. For example, if a person has only 2 meals in a day, I just do 4. I just introduce 2 small snacks and make small changes in order for that person to keep those adjustments. If I put that person from 2 meals to 6 meals a day, obviously it will be extremely hard. If a person doesn't train at all and then I put that person to train extremely hard for 6 days a week, that person will not last. Maybe it will have a motivation for a month or a couple of weeks, but that's it. So everything you do more small changes, but do them in the right direction. I think I cut these onions too small. All right, and here I will do the same thing, so just a little bit of olive oil. Again, don't exaggerate with it. I would say maximum a tablespoon for all this quantity. 1 tablespoon for potatoes, 1 tablespoon for the vegetables. Again, some salt, pepper. Voila, mix everything in and they're good to go. In the same tray, I'll just move the potatoes on the side, create some more space, and on the other side, I'll just put the vegetables. Now, like I said before, the cool thing about it, you don't have to wash anything, just continue your process. I have the same cutting board, I have the same bowl over here. I'll just wash my chicken over there and then bring everything here, slice it a little bit if needed, and then just mix everything in the same bowl with the condiments, straight into this other pot or whatever you call these trays over here, and in the same oven. So as you can see, you don't have to use too many things, overcomplicate things. The oven is over there, it's hot. Everything over here is used already with the vegetables, you don't have to wash. So easy peasy, 2 kilos of chicken, voila. Sometimes I use thighs as well. I like me some thighs. With the chicken, what I like doing is just remove some of these fatty things. Sometimes they have a bit of bone, you know, I just take that out and I don't cut it. When I do it on the grill, I do slices, but when I do it in the oven, I just leave it like this. Otherwise it dries too much. And today we are all about efficiency. So let's not overcomplicate things. Just move fast because I'm starting to be hungry. And that's not a good combination. when I'm filming and I'm hungry. So what I have to do is move fast and try to have a decent video. That's the goal of the day. When the weather is good, I also have an electric grill and I put it outside on my balcony. And because it's quite large, I can do the same thing, like do 2 kilograms of chicken, easy. And then I like to slice it, like I put it like this and just pass the knife in the middle. Obviously they have to do works. I have to close my window. And again, the same thing, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Again, keep in mind that these are 2 kilograms of chicken and it will keep me for a few good days. So I can use a little bit of olive oil, and like I said in the beginning of the video, the only fat sources that I have are the eggs, avocado, olive oil, and what other fats I get from, you know, different sources like oats, for example. They have a little bit of fats. The cereals that I have when I have milk and cereals, and that's about it. I don't have other sources of fats. I don't have bacon. I don't have these processed foods that have fats. So I have to introduce more olive oil in the cooking process as well. I use a little bit of thyme here as well, and another condiment that I love and I use here all the time is obviously paprika. Sometimes I use a glove, forget it, it's efficiency. It's all about efficiency, like we said. Fast, we move fast. I'm hungry, just mix it, wash your fingers afterwards, especially if you have to deal with the camera. Don't put all this juice on your camera. There you go, everything is mixed in. Now just put them all, arrange them here in this pot. So what I have done in the oven, I put it to 220 degrees Celsius and I put the vegetables and the sweet potatoes, and now because I put the chicken, I will turn it down to 180. The chicken, I don't want it to cook too fast because I keep it full, and if the heat is too high, then it's gonna cook on the outside and inside is not cooked. So just turn it back down, 180, put everything inside. The cucumber and the fresh, what are those? Onions. I have them sometimes as a salad, you know, on the side. Now it's time to cook the rice. I have a pack of rice. What I do, this is 1 kilo or 2 kilos. I put half a kilogram of rice in this pot, and usually I think it's quadrupling the weight, if I'm not mistaken, so it will turn out like 2 kilograms of rice, cooked rice. Usually I have 250 grams of cooked rice per meal. I have this tool right here. It's a rice cooker, basic stuff, but guys, to be honest, it's not necessary. For me, what I like doing, because of this tool, I set it and forget it. When it's done, it's done. You can also cook it in a pot. For me, when I was cooking it in the pot, I had to stir it from time to time so it doesn't stick on the bottom. And pay attention not to overspill, you know, not to overcook. With this one, like I said, set it and forget it. So when you cook in bulk, when you have other things to do on the side, then with this one, just put it and it's gonna do its job. So what I do, I take the scale, obviously the bodybuilder's tool that you will always have, and now I'll just measure half a kilogram. Don't forget to wash it. You have to wash the rice. So here you have, guys, what I cooked in bulk so far. I have the rice, I have the pasta that I cooked before, 2 kilograms of chicken, a whole bunch of potatoes and vegetables. Besides this, what I will do is also the shrimp and the fish. This is what I like doing. I like cooking everything in bulk. I don't like waking up and just deciding what I have to do, what I have to eat. If I have everything like this prepared, I know exactly that I will not miss any meal. I know exactly that I can stay on track and there's no excuses. The purpose of this video was to show you guys that it's really way easier this way to prepare in advance. To first things first, everything starts from the grocery store. You buy in bulk, then you cook in bulk, and then it's way easier. Just take out of the fridge, put it on the scale, you know exactly how many calories you have, what macros you have, and it's way easier afterwards to adjust. Well, I hope you took something from this video. I hope you like it. You can check up here other videos about nutrition. My previous video about nutrition was a full day of eating during this bulk. You can check it out. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you once again for watching and see you next time. Ciao.